Live. Hello everyone. Hello. I'm Alex Koloskov, founder of Photigy School of Photography. And welcome to today's Friday Photo Talk. Every Friday, I'm online here at Photigy YouTube channel. And we talk about things that is important to us. Photography and videography, and not only. So welcome, and if you're not subscribed to channel yet, please do this. Make sure to make that the reminder. The little bell is on, and you will have a notification when we go online next time. Okay. So guys, how are you doing? Okay. Hello Pavel. Hello Studio ATL. Studio ATL. Looks something similar. Janine. Hi Janine. Crazy time, right? I want to hear first to kind of understand, because you're from really different areas of our world, different countries. Tell me what is going on in short, just the name of your, where do you live and what is happening? I mean, can you walk outside if it's prohibited or not yet? Do you have stuff, not talking about toilet paper, but what about what happens in your stores? I mean, can you buy food? Can you buy things? Do you have online delivery? Just tell me on the chat, and I'm going to share actually chat to everyone, so we'll see what is going on, okay? Let me do one little thing. So yeah, we have about 40 people already watching us. Guys, tell me what is going on at your region, okay? What is going on? Okay, Kung Fu Flurry. Yeah, that's Kung Fu. Hi, John. Awesome. I can tell you a little bit, because we're gonna talk. We'll talk less about photography these days. I mean, photo techniques. We'll talk about photography as a profession, as an occupation, and as a business, and what we're gonna do in this new world. Because the world will never be the same. We never had this situation before. We never had such reaction on something that globally. Last time it was probably, some like a world war, right? When every country did something. And before, did something not just, blah, blah, blah on TVs, but changed the life of, for us. For example, in California, we have, it's really prohibition of talking to each other, meeting each other in the houses. You can go to somebody else. You can talk to people on the streets. What I read now on Facebook, online, that people getting fines. No, it's actually here. Getting fines because they talk to someone in the park. In the parks, actually, nice weather coming to California. People are walking over there. There are lots of rangers, police. I never seen them. I drove yesterday a little bit. I didn't see them on the streets at all, and looks like they are all in the parks. I don't know where, finding people who talk to each other if it's not the same household. So crazy things going on, really, and what it means to us. For us, what will happen to photography business, because looks like this may take a relatively long time from what I'm reading. So let's see. LA stuff shut down, grocery store open, but only few people let. Okay, I see star. Hello Gregory. Hello Jills. Canada, not for now, no school, self-quarantine, still able to buy food. Toilet paper is now worth more than gold. Well, toilet paper, it will be, it will calm down way faster with toilet paper. It probably will be not that fast with the rest. The whole panic is insane. Yeah, the panic. Well, it's there is something is going on. I don't want to speculate and try to kind of tell you, what may be boiling in my head, because I understand that actually there is no information what is really going on. So I better think about the future. Because at some point we'll know what happened, and how and why it was such a reaction and all that stuff. But it will be later. Let's talk about what will happen to photography. And, at first I was really, not skeptical. I was really afraid, like, wow, who needs photography in these days? And actually, I'm talking about days after all this will be settled down. But we'll all learn something. Every business that is struggling right now will do something tomorrow to make sure that it won't happen again, right? This is the consequences will be happening because of this, right? Oh, Italy, Marco, good evening. Mike. Yeah, most work cancelled. Interesting thing, most work cancelled. Many services, many businesses shuts down, especially in service area, right? Like restaurants and everywhere. Few things. I heard that it's hard to buy camera now on Amazon. Most of cameras, especially non-expensive cameras, talking about shooting cameras, photography cameras, they sold out. One thing, right? Why it happened? That's interesting. On the other hand, we received it's about like 3 + 2, so it's like it's getting 3 to 5 times more requests on, hey Alex, we are looking for product photographer. Do you do this work or can you recommend someone? These types of emails, this is what we're receiving on our support chat. I posted on Instagram the screenshot, and it's like it's peaking now. So something is going on. People, as I can see, people move things online. Really, they start pushing their services, if it's possible, online, and they need what they need. They need pictures, and they need something else. Let's see. Hello, Rob. Oh, Rob, Andrew is here, our instructor. San Diego. San Diego is good, right? I have mother and sister in San Diego. Hopefully it's all there. Hello, Vitaly. Ooh, hiding from virus. Are you in Russia, Vitaly? Why tell you? How do you call it? In the forest. Yes. We can talk about all this the death rate and everything, and it looks like there is huge overreaction. However, maybe we don't know something. I don't know. I really don't want to speculate. I don't want to put additional oil into this fire of craziness that's going on. I want to talk about what we can do and where we can grow, where we can become even more stable as business these days. So, product photography. Think about this. Many people will move business online. Sometimes they will need a photographer. Sometimes they need to do stuff themselves like taking pictures, recording videos, or going live, doing some live stuff. See what's going on Facebook, how many people just go live. And tons of people who's used to have like, studios, dance classes, anything where they teach people online, not online, in real life, come on, what am I talking about? And physical world, it shuts down. And they gonna move it to online. They move it online, and we can help them because we know the lighting, we know the cameras, we know how to sub video and all this stuff. And actually, I can tell you something. Well, I'll tell it later. Poland schools are closed, education online. Okay, so even the Poland, all the same. So yeah, all the same. I see, Vitaly. In Russia, it's quiet, but there is no, it's easy to be quiet there because, okay, not going to go there. All is good. So what I'm talking about, photography, especially product photography, will be on a higher demand than it used to be, really. And if we'll be clever, if you'll be smart enough, we can actually get, on top of this. We can start offering different services. We can shift our services into helping those who needs to get online with their product, with their services. Okay. To help you on this, a little bit, announcement of what we are doing. First of all, you see it's a little bit over there. By the way, no, it's good. The Pro Club workshop is coming, okay? Some cool stuff. Product, of course. Then we have post-production course from Artem Pisarevsky. Actually, the first course from 3 is recorded and we're releasing it soon. It's a great way. And again, post-production, you work at your computer anywhere in the world, in your shelter, and you do a great job in Photoshop. We're releasing it soon. CGI course for photographers coming soon. So really cool stuff is going on. Plus, we do have, I'm sure you've seen it, but if not, we run the sale, okay? We run 50% off on everything on Photigy, including the unlimited membership, where basically you have access to all the classes, to everything. With 50% off, it's $295 per year. Basically, you can get it for a year, then cancel and, watch everything. Pro Club, so all the workshops and all the courses, less than $300 a year. Just go to here to membership and you will see actually all this, okay? Certification program, same 50% off. It was a surprise. It's a relatively expensive program. It cost $1,500, right? Now it's $750. We have a peak of students coming last week. Well, this week actually, these days, which tells me that, well, there are people who understand what is going on and what needs to be done right now to kind of catch the wave. Okay, so in case it runs for 2 more days, actually for 3 more days, 3 more days, and we shut down it the sale on Monday. Okay, so let's continue talking about all this. Market, yes, fear of work. Yeah, Photigy market. Well, Photigy market, we need to put more efforts on kind of developing Photigy market. Unfortunately, it was not on our attention. The project by itself that much. But yes, exactly. Photigy market, if you know, there is, it's called Photigy.market or photigymarket.com. No, not Photigy, it's Photigy. So there is a marketplace for product photographers. We selected all the product photographers around the world, and you can kind of search them. And you see Maya, one of our students, she's there. Okay, so oh, it's not there. You don't see what I'm doing, right? What I'm talking, Photigy marketplace. Okay, photigymarket.com. So there are things that we can do, okay? Gregory, good afternoon from Redwood City. Yeah, trying to stay calm. Well, staying calm, exactly. This is the only thing that we can do, stay calm. And well, I always think myself, do I need to do that? Everyone is doing. The answer most of the time is no. First, I need to kind of think. I can, without, kind of running and buying, let's say, toilet paper, without even understanding why I need it that much, that much. I was kind of trying to see, okay, everyone's run this way. What is going on that side, that side? So, trying to understand the situation and trying to see what's the opportunities. Because, for example, on the stock market, it's crashed, right? I didn't check it today, but it's just the beginning. It will be worse. It's crashed, but it's a great time for many people who knows what to do in those days, right? In these days when everything's crashed on the stock market. it's a great opportunity to buy something, right? If you feel what is going on a little bit earlier, like 2 weeks ago, and sell some stuff. So there is always, but what majority is doing, they selling now. They selling, market is crashing, they selling, this is why it's crashing. So it goes down, you sell. What people do, smart people, they buy. When it goes down, they sell when it's going up. So completely opposite to actually to everyone is doing. The same here, guys. I think we need to be really calm. The great thing that there is no evidence that there are many deaths involved into this. I mean, it's not more than flu or whatever. Maybe a little bit. Anyway, it's not like I don't know how I call it. Hispanka. When it was flu in the beginnings of on the last century, or it was a little bit earlier, when it was like, I don't know, 40 million people died from it, and it was very well, few times less people in the earth that time. Anyway, there is something that we can do. Want to make an announcement and give you an idea where you as a photographer can make customers, can make money even in such time when, well, it's like this. Maybe not right now, but actually even right now. Think about online broadcast. Think what you know and how you can help people who have no idea to go online. I'll show you something, okay? I'll show you something that we just announced, like this. This is almost like my personal, well, not really personal, we do it with the team, but we're launching a webinar, okay? It will be a webinar where I'm going to tell what needs to be done to go online in such quality, in professional way. So like this, you know, I've been in this market since, I don't know, 2007, 2008. I did, you know, my first broadcast was just a crazy with web camera. Now I know how to do all this with very little investment. And we will have in 5 days, okay, we will have a webinar, completely free webinar for everyone. You just need to register. I'll give you a link. I'll give a link in the chat where you can register. And on the webinar, I'll show you what we'll cover. Platforms, how to go online, how to broadcast, Facebook, YouTube, other platforms, and all this. Gear, you know, what camera, lens, lighting, sound, plus, of course, what hardware or software to broadcast, actually, to broadcast, to, you know, to be able to switch all this this way. Actually, yeah. So all this will be covered. And during that webinar, I'm going to assemble, using very inexpensive equipment, assemble actual the machine for broadcast. We'll go online, you know, just different stream, different way. But you will see how I connect all this, everything together and go online. This will be really helpful for you if first you want to reach out people on just, you know, outside the world, just to talk. If you want to teach, because one of the things that is growing like a crazy now is online educational market, right? And think about this. You know something that most of the people do not know that well, okay? You enjoy something doing. Maybe it's a photography, maybe it's something else, but you may be not a professional, meaning that you may be not making money on this, but you may be really, I mean, your qualification, your expertise in that area, it may be a hobby or whatever, can be really high comparing to the rest. And I'm sure there are many people who would like to learn from you if you can reach out to them. And it's our time, guys. We can teach now. And in this webinar, I'm going to help you, well, to understand at least what the scope of how to basically build your school, how to create online school. What hours? I mean, time. It's all there. It's Thursday, March 26, 1 p.m. Pacific time. Okay. Again, follow the link. And guys, if you're watching this video on the, I mean, not live, it will be on the description under this video. Okay. Check out. It's there. Because it will be replay actually for the webinar as well. So this where I will just tell you everything what I know in, I don't know, 2-3 hours. I'm not going to limit myself to put maximum possible to help you to kind of get the idea what needs to be done to teach online or to offer services as a photo, video, broadcast, you know, the professional consulting services to other companies who may need you in this time. Because, so it's bcastonline.com, bcastonline.com, yeah, that's where, that's the website for the project. Okay, cool. Gid, thank you. If you know someone who will benefit from it, for example, I have friends, they teach dances, great dancers, and actually we attend their classes, we enjoyed it. Bam, when they can continue with this, they live in LA, they fly here I mean, he flies here every week to teach. Now it's all shut down. And I was telling him, you need to go online. Kirill, his name, Kirill, if you're watching this. You need to go online, you need to create courses, you need to shoot, you know, all these lessons, because dancing is possible to do online. Even dancing. We can watch how instructor, you know, movements, all right, how it goes. Then we can dance, record our dancing and send to instructor. So there is a way to do this. It's possible to run let's say, educational business for dancers online. Same for swimmers. It's all possible. Same for, well, many people will realize that, hey, I can do it online. And I can tell you, online, it's a beauty. I mean, it's amazing. Only because we went online with all the education, you know, that we do on Photigy, you know, my life changed. You know, I quit my daily job. I used to be a programmer. We moved to California. We got this house. We got the studio in the house. So, you know, my everyday travel time is 25 steps between bedroom and, you know, through the kitchen to this. So it's all possible only because we managed to do it online. And if you've been quite time with Photigy and seen me, we made a huge progress of how everything looked like. Right? Because like even 5 years ago, 6 years ago, it was completely different picture, right? So I know how to do this. I know technical stuff. I know what needs to be done on the background, you know, all this. I know the business. I know everything from, you know, from creating landing pages, you know, finding your audience, reaching them using targeting on Facebook, you know, Facebook ads, Google ads. Again, we do all this. I can share this, but it's not on this webinar. 1 second. Webinar will be about technical side. And it will be an opportunity for you to join, to at least go to waiting list to that big program that I'm developing right now for entrepreneurs who want to teach online. It will be a big program, like a coaching program, where I will help you to create a school, to create online school. That's like, you know, to whatever it means for you. But it will be a way bigger program. Okay, it's not going to fit in 3 hours. It's not going to fit in 30 hours even. It's a huge. Okay. Hello, Morten. Awesome. So again, it's all happening on bcastonline.com. Registration is open. The link is this. You better go there, because on bcastonline without dash webinar, it will be Russian version of it. I'm going to do this for Russian, I mean, in Russian language as well, so Russian speaking audience. In parallel, actually, it will be 2 webinars. Okay? So let's talk about all this, I mean, the rest. Janine saying that I had planned a Dutch product photography workshop in person, but had to cancel it. Gonna try to make it a little online course. Yes, Janine, you don't need to cancel it anymore, right? Photography workshop. If it's not a workshop with model on a, somewhere a cliff on the, ocean, whatever, on a beach. If it's not like that, if it's in the studio, boom, you can do this. It's super simple. It's really, you can start from this. This is Logitech C. What the model? I forgot, man. C10, 110. Well, my head is. Anyway, just a web camera, HD webcam, software that you can install on your computer that is free, and do live broadcast. Do that what you plan to do. It's really it's like this. You can start really fast. Then you can, of course, add complications to to make it look better. But to start, it's super easy. And again, everything, guys, everything will be on this in 5 days from now, Thursday, March 26th, and you'll be replayed. So if you're watching this video in recording, well, click. It will be a version for you. No worry, we will kind of run it a few times at least. So yeah. Let's discuss it now. What are you thinking, all about this? Morton saying that connection is bad. Yeah. Connection is all you need. All you need is love from internet. So you need connection to run this, definitely. I really hope that because of all this stuff, internet will go stronger, actually. Because what is going on, some companies grow really fast. Did you hear that Amazon is hiring 100,000 workers these days? 100,000 workers. They will skyrocket the whole business just because they do it online. So I think the load online, how many people spend time online, it will be more, and more companies, more internet companies will grow, become stronger. So it should be. Morton, I really hope that you will get fast internet at some point. After, it all calms down, it will be new trends. The world will be never the same after all this. It's first time in the whole human history when this happens. It's quite great time, guys, if we look at this optimistically. We're not going to die from the virus. No worry. It's not about this. It's about something else. About what we're gonna see at some point. Not today, not tomorrow. But let's think at what we can do. So, first I have to finish the open project. Yes, Janine, of course, we are waiting for it. Overload in Norway at the moment. I see. Overload of what? The internet? Yeah, the capacity, the broadband is not enough for all this. Yeah. Cool. Thank you, Elvira. See you on the webinar. Yes. In the country, yeah, in all this rural area, it will take. But, guys like Musk it was Musk, right? With all these satellites. He want to cover the Earth to get internet everywhere. I'm still not sure how it goes upstream, but at least downstream will work really fine, and upstream probably will be, some additional device, a little bit more money to get there. Anyway, I think it will be 5G again, 5G, yes. Janine, world will be better. This is no doubt. Look at the worst time, at least that we remember, happened in our history, documented, like World War II. It was crazy time, but world became better place to live after that. Many times, actually. I mean, the many things changed. So any stress, the Nassim Taleb, the Anti-Fragility. Is it how it's in English? The book, Nassim Taleb. Any stress makes system stronger if it doesn't break it. But we're not looking for, being break. I mean, system broke. No way. We will survive and we become stronger. It's no doubt. So stronger means better as well. Maybe it will be some kind of things that we may not enjoy for a while. Like, for example, all this quarantine, not ability to talk to friends and all that stuff. I mean, physically, it's not pleasant, but it's possible. And we'll survive, right? So, Morten saying tried satellite was crazy expensive. I see. When you look at this not as a consumer, but as a business, let's say to run webinars, if you start, you think, let me try to, reach people outside, do stuff, whatever I'm doing online. Let's say I'm a woodworker. I cut the wood, I do some crazy stuff, nice stuff. I can teach it, it's real stuff that people needs to be done. Need to do every day, in different areas of the world, build something from wood or, create some art or whatever. You can teach it, right? You can teach it online, and then you will find the situation when you start getting money, and it should be pretty fast process when you kind of reach people outside. They will kind of tell, I want to know more about this. I'm ready to pay you. Just tell me, show me in details something. It happens immediately. I'll tell you, on my own experience. You do something completely free, but people say, Alex, that's cool. I got it. What about that? And this is where the money is. But when you get into that situation, internet, the cost for internet, that may be like 5 times more than what you pay now, may become like it's expensive, business expense, and you said, well, it's not big money. It's not a big deal because, I'm making way more reaching online. So what I'm talking about, it changes perspective of the cost and everything if you do it. At least it should be a possibility to have this internet, even for more money, right? Like living in the movie. Yeah, Janine. We had those movies where they that taught us to what we do when, zombies will be running around the streets and all that stuff because of the virus. Crazy stuff. Thank Anton. Guys, if you speak Russian, there is a Russian version of the webinar. You better register on Russian version. If you just go to bcastonline.com without that N webinar, it will be Russian version of the webinar. So we kind of got it with a toilet paper, right? Are we all good? I hope. Let me. No. This it was good. Yeah, this is what I want. Who's from Spain? How is everything in Spain? Spain people are not respecting the home constraints. Yeah. It's always like you need to think about people who's around you, even like I'm not gonna get sick, I'm good. Well, you may have the virus, and if you contact someone who is not as strong as you, they will get sick, and it's not good. Yeah, it's all. I'm not going to really talk to this much, but it's all questionable what is going on and the death rate, all this, because if you compare with flu and other things like pneumonia. 10 million people every year get sick with pneumonia, and how many dies from them? You guys, you'll be surprised. Numbers are really higher. Anyway, how the Friday talk doing on Artyom? Hello, Artyom. Well, we talk about everything. I already told about the course that is coming, your course. Well, we need to talk to see, where we are at the latest changes. But here we go, Artyom Pisarevsky with us. You can guys wave to him. He's making an amazing course that cost for retouchers, the course in Adobe Photoshop It will be a 3-part course for beginners, intermediate, and professionals. Artem is a great professional. He worked at, how you call it, the advertising agency, right, Artem? And he's doing high-end job. I mean, it's just crazy stuff that he's working on. And it was actually hard to kind of, not really hard, but it was some efforts to convince him to do this, the beginner's part. He said like, oh, it's it. But he did it, and it was great. We have everything recorded. Okay, let's see. Hello from Nairobi, Kenya. Hey, Said, how is in Kenya? I feel that, well, half of the world is not, well, at least there is no news. What is going on, by the way, in Africa? What is going on in South America? South Americas. What is going on there? There is no virus, right? We have friends who just flew to Mexico, Pacific coast. First, it was they were sending pictures. Empty plane, 2 of them only on the plane. By the way, for how long this industry will survive, running empty planes, I don't know. Anyway, and they went there, and they have a beautiful view on a beach hotel in Mexico. People there, you know, just hanging out as usual. And when they like, where is your masks? When our friends start asking, it's like, what masks? So I feel like this epidemic thing is more like, well, somehow it really runs on some specific areas. It's a little bit strange. Anyway, how it's there? I can't seem to find glossy shoe tutorial, the free class. Glossy shoe tutorial. Well, free class was last free class. We actually send in every, almost every. You see what is going on when I talk too much? We send every day a free tutorial to our newsletter subscribers. It's our best workshops in ProClub, completely free. You watch it. I mean, you watch them, and it's the links usually on email. Let me see if I can find it complimentary. Oh, here it is. I found the link. Today's link is this. It's actually Fire. Okay, it's a Fire. It's a super cool tutorial, many parts, including post-production, with all this boom thing. Even the video is there. Let me send the link to the chat. But glossy shoe, I forgot. Actually, I don't remember. Well, ask support. Maybe Morten. Morten will help you. There's a glossy shoe. Anyway, if you want to get those free stuff from us, just subscribe to the newsletter. It happens automatically when you sign up to Photigy. So you have an account, and if you didn't unsubscribe after that from our first letter saying hello, welcome, then you will receive all this free stuff. Okay. What is going on in Japan and Russia? Yes, what is going on? Well, in Russia, we have many friends. The officials saying that all is under control, it's all good, but now it starts, you know, I'm not really sure, well, somebody can tell, but it's not as bad as here in terms of the constraints, restraints, all this prohibition stuff of, you know, talking. But it's in Japan, I don't hear much about Japan. The red shoes. Oh, red shoes. It was done. It was gone. The URL. Okay, now I see. The URL is the same. I was talking about this, guys. This tutorial that is right now free. Okay. URL is the same. We replace the content, so you have 24 hours to watch it, and then boom, there is a different workshop in the same URL. This is how we run this freebie. Okay. Okay, what do you think about how to handle ratings from now on? Ratings? Manel, what ratings? Ratings. What do you think about how to handle ratings? I don't know, what ratings? Jin saying it's got a lot worse before it gets better. The question is how bad. My area is very affected. I'm past the denial stage, have been for a week. Yeah. But Janine, you said that your area is affected, meaning that many people get sick? Because, you know, with flu type of thing, it's similar to flu, right? Many people get sick, almost like about 50% every year, right? The only difference might be that you know, death rate is really different, because on the flu people die like up to, you know, 1%. On older people it's way higher. Well, just because they already not as strong, and anything, even flu, can kill them, right? But it's a matter of how much it's. Oh, rates, I see. What is going on? I'm not really kind of. I wouldn't be worried about sick people. I worry about what happened next. I mean, what the consequences, what happens with lungs, if it's really that many people gets damaged lungs, because it's like complication for the flu. Every type of flu, every time has some complication every year. I mean, sometimes it's in the brain, all kind of things. It depends how, you know, how bad it is and how many people gets it. That's the question. So rates, if you talk about rates, I don't think that it's gonna change much for the photography work. Why? I mean, I think it even may go higher if demand will be higher, because, you know, product photography. The beauty of product photography, you cannot learn really fast. It's probably the longest curve to learn product photography vs any other photography. Really, I can shoot models at least nice without knowing anything before that, after looking at just, you know, 2 YouTube tutorials, because technically it's easy, right? Lights there, lights there. It's super easy technically. You just need to, you know, talk to the model so she kind of, or he, feels okay, not like this. With product photography, there are so many technical things, and if you learn how to shoot this little remote, you said, oh, I know product photography, then you start shooting this, looks almost like a remote, but boom, nothing is working what you learned here, because it's different surfaces. So what I'm saying, that in product photography, there won't be that many people who will jump and say, I will do it good. I mean, they may, but the end result will be self-explanatory. So we may face more leads, more, how you call it, more business opportunities, and we may raise pricing. I don't know. I'm sure that on online education, it will be more money for sure. Maybe not in the price by itself, but the quantity of sales, because it's so easy to scale, right? It's super easy to scale. Well, it's right now we have how many? 61 people watching us, right? If it will be 600, it will be all the same. So 10x scale without any efforts from on my side, right? That's what I'm talking about. Contagiousness. Well, they say different stuff. I heard about contagious, that it's actually lower, but yeah, it stays for longer. So maybe. Again, contagiousness is not a big deal if everyone will survive and no damage. I mean, it's like a flu, but let's say more contagious. Okay. The issue is what happens if I get sick. New music alert. Okay. This looks like it's a spam. Okay. Sadly, had to cancel my subscription. My work as a photographer has completely finished. Well, it's sad. It's really sad to hear. But interesting why you think it's finished. I mean, it's based on the business condition, or just some personal stuff. Thank you, Camille. Recommendation by my Flash Nets Live, but now I'm confused between Broncolor, Cirrus, and Profoto. Well, Camille, I don't think you can go wrong with either Broncolor or Profoto. Both of them great lights. It all depends of your, what you need to do. Both of them, is it actually cool stuff? I just found this article. They compare both of them. You see, Broncolor looks like 2 times less expensive. So go Broncolor. Buy 2 Broncolors instead of 1 Profoto. This is my advice to you. Without even thinking what you're going to do with the slides and what kind of photography you will do in. 2 Broncolors is better than 1 Profoto. Even there is a little bit difference in the power, I'm sure. Yeah, a little 20% different. So, okay. I see, Janine. Philip saying that announced that rate seasonal flu is 0.1 COVID rates. Well, it's the problem with the rates and all the statistics that it doesn't really play well here because I think, well, many friends that I know around, they have some sort of like a flu now. I mean, they may be coughing, they have all this. They even don't bother to go, to medical because it's just, that's what they do every year. So the statistics may be really, because of all this panic, it may be not really representative. But I don't know. I'm saying I do not know. I am not a specialist. So don't think that, opinion, it's not knowledge. Okay, I know about different stuff about this. Hey Alex, do you think Wonderful Machine is worth it? Yeah, a Wonderful Machine, my experience with them was really good. I've been with them for maybe a little bit more than a year, maybe 2 years, and it was great. First of all, they brought a really good client to me, so it covered all the cost plus way more. Second, the most important, they helped me to build a portfolio. They really kind of told me what to do, what not to do, and they brought portfolio to some meetup, in New York with photo buyers, all that stuff. It was an interesting experience, and it was worth it. So yeah. Rahit saying we are in partial shutdown here in Mumbai, India. So in India, it's the same thing. I thought it was so quiet. I wasn't sure what is going on in India. Studio is shut until 31st March. We are on stage 2 as of now. Okay, well, I don't know what the stage is, but yeah. Hello, Mario. Hello. Flu in Europe kills 60,000 people. Yeah, it's about 40,000 every year here in US. Yeah. Right now, globally, yeah. So, yeah, well, I don't want to talk. Product 360 and VR spaces may get a boost if the marketing budgets are still there and will from C-level to spend a bit. Yes, actually 360, I agree. If you are interested, guys, into this, want to show you, since we have 50% off discount for everything for 3 more days, we have this amazing course where I show how to create 360 stuff, 360 rotations, 360 jewelry, 360 people. Well, people is not really there, but so all this is covered. It's real stuff, how to use software, how to use all this. There is a cool thing about equipment, what kind of gear you need to buy. So it's all on the landing. You don't need to buy a course to get there. I'll drop a link in case you need it. Okay. So take it out. Take a look. Now it's 50% less expensive. All this, so you may want to get it. Gregory, great. Gregory is registered on that class. It's free webinar. let me show you guys if you just joined us. Free webinar that will happen. When it will happen next Thursday. Well, this Thursday in 5 days, where I'll teach you how to go online and run broadcast. Okay, it's a very first little step before you can build your school, your online school or whatever online business. But yeah, check out this webinar. It's completely free. Just register it. I'm gonna drop a link as well. Let me jump back to the chat. John Broncoller have shorter flash duration vs Profoto. John, I'm not sure if they have shorter. I think it's well, maybe a little bit somewhere, but no. These days it's well, we can look at this. Yeah, if you look at this page, actually Profoto is better. Profoto at full power, as I understand this number, is 1600 of a second flash duration. Actually, it's really short for the full 1000 watt second. It's a lot. And Broncolor for 800 watt second has 500 watts, one of 500 second flash duration, which is slow. So this may be one of the reasons why Profoto costs that much. Okay. So what else? Photography site. I am now at Hellgunner on toilet paper delivery truck. Oh, really, Michael? What do you mean, toilet paper delivery truck? What is that? I mean, you kidding? Well, I understand about tail gunner joke, but delivery truck for you probably deliver other things. Anyway, well, good luck then. Broncolor. Oh, T5, you think? I see. Yeah. Kamel. Yeah. Okay, so it should be okay. T5. It's you can throw it away. It's not. Yeah. Like I said, go with Broncolor. You can get wrong since it costs 2 times less, especially since it costs 2 times less. So this is how it is, guys. This is how it is. I really, for some reason, I don't know, maybe it's bad or good or whatever. For some reason, I really optimistic about what is going on. After everything, we'll have more stronger relationship, between people actually because of online industry kind of will take a huge kind of cut from the real economy, I would say, and it's good because it's still kind of not as big as the economy of tankers, cars, and all that stuff. I mean, nothing wrong with it, but the future of everyone is online. Really, it's like it's a new space that we just entered. I don't know, 50 years ago, right? Less actually. Yeah, less, much less, and it's expanding. All these events, they test something. They probably will show us that we really fail in many tasks as as an organizational unit, meaning that we don't know how to work properly remotely. Some of us, I mean, many businesses. For Photigy is great. It was always remotely. Most of our team is remotely all around the world, and no changes in operation for us. But yeah. And all this that is happening will make that shift into online, and product photography is there. It's there. The beauty of this, it's all there. Stuff can be shipped to us. We can shoot and send it back, and people will use these photos online, or videos, or whatever. Can you give advice how to shoot carpets? Hamza, carpets to shoot, it's well, you just hang it, I guess. I need to see how they shoot. Technically, it's super easy. It's not glossy material. You hang it. It's like a shooting art. The drawings, probably the same thing. And you highlight it from both sides. One is a little bit brighter light. One light is brighter. One is a little bit darker. You use 3 boxes, so it's like uniform feeling across all the carpet, and you do it. I mean, what I can show you right now. This is how I would shoot it, Plus some shots of close up to see the hair, all this stuff. You shoot this and light from there. So light like on a side, never shoot like this. To show the texture hair of the carpet. This is how I would do it. Make sure to show that it's really textured, right? I mean, hairly, what you call it. I can't find any tutorials because maybe it's super easy. I don't know. For like people who know, or maybe we need to do it. But really, what I tell you, try to kind of rewind. This is how I would shoot it, and it will work. A lot of clients have stopped production of products and clothing. Malls and shops are closed. Online shopping has also slowed down. Yes. Right now, it's like, I mean, everyone is like retracted, like that, how you call it, the octopus. And just try to see what is going on and preserve the power, preserve the money, not try to spend. So operations shuts down for most of the retails and all the stuff, except Amazon, for example, and others. I mean, there are. But it's fine. It will go away. It will go away. They will find a way how to work. And this is where our time will come. Because we'll be sitting here saying, hey guys, what do you need? How I can help you to reach your customers online? How we can help you to feature your product online? I can do this. I know how to do this. I can go to your location, shoot for you, or you can ship it to me, or I can give you the consultation, Skype consultation of you buy the light, you put it there. I'll tell you how to shoot your stuff so you can do it in your studio. I can help you. This is what we can do as product photographers. Let's see, you can go with Godox, have dedicated speed mode and freezing flash duration. Yeah, Godox have great lights. I mean, no doubt. Godox, all this, it's like, it's a matter of quality. I don't think that, people who look in between Broncolor and Profoto gonna buy Godox, but who knows? Because of the quality. I mean, Godox, technically, they're cool lights. It may be the difference in quality. But again, for the money, they're the best. If I will be starting something, I will go with Godox. Definitely, I will go with Godox because at the beginning, I need all these technical features they have, plus, the power and everything, and I need money, especially, for me, all our projects, it was self-funding. I mean, I didn't take any investors' money. So money was a big question for me, where to put it properly. This is where I would put it. If you kind of looking, to spend a lot, but run it for longer, you may go with Broncolor and Profoto. So it all depends of, your current situation. But technically, they both, all of these brands are really good. Okay, let's switch to back. Green from Germany. Many just poop and party, but some act more reasonably. Guess new national flag might consist of 2 layers of floral pattern. Constraint just about to start here in Germany. I see. Well, it will be everywhere eventually. It will be everywhere. I do carpet with camera above. The same thing. Camera, talking about carpet shooting, for work. Yeah, you can do like this, carpets here, cameras here, and lighting is there. It's probably easier than to hang it. I agree. Yeah, if you can, kind of put the camera on top. Make sure just light will be on the side. It's super bad when you shoot anything like carpet and have light just next to the camera. It will flatten it. It will look bad. It won't be looking like, the carpet. It will be no hair, no texture. It's not good. Make sure to move your light relatively on the sides and make one is brighter, let's say 2 times brighter than another. So you'll have really nice texture. But brightness should be different, at least 2 times difference. Okay, one f-stop. I've done glass artwork that may also be able to get better results with consistent light. Yeah, I see. Consistent light, you mean continuous light or just better light? Broncolor, Bentley, Godox, Toyota. Actually, yes, exactly, John. Yeah, that's what I hear. Bentley is great car, Toyota is great car. Exactly, yeah. Just different markets, different things. Well, yeah, probably, yeah, like that. I think you mentioned Photoshop course. When will the Photoshop course will be available? We don't have a date of the release, but first part will be ready probably in a week or so. Again, I'll talk to the team. We'll make sure that everything is ready. The release will be maybe in 2 weeks. So, but it's really close. We need to kind of finalize everything. The first part for the beginners, and then, like I said, intermediate, and then yes, and then the completely advanced part. It's still in development, but yeah, 2 weeks around-ish time. Okay. I'm using Godox and good light, but not for long term. I see. Did you have any issues with Godox in terms of, I don't know, reliability or? Okay, I think, guys, we can talk more if you want, but it's an hour. We're doing online. Maybe next time we can do some, dancing. Entertainment. Oh, I see. So it's an upgrade for you. Kamil is saying that. Actually, you see what he's saying. Cool stuff with the setup, right? You can talk. Colors are not really good. More like CRI, right? Because all of them has a color, constant color mode, right? All the slides has constant color. It's more about color reproduction, right? Do they have CRI on strobes? I think it should be something like analog to CRI for LEDs, the color rendering index or something. Dancing. Oh, Janine, do you dance? We can do it online. You dance there, I dance here, and we can put 2 pictures so we can. You see, even like this, we need online broadcast. Yeah. bcastonline.com and boom, you'll be there. Bcast Online, our new projects where I'll show you how to dance. No, I'm sorry, how to run a broadcast online with the quality, completely professional quality as I do now. Go there, register free webinar, and we'll start from there. And we'll dance with Janine. No, you can dance. I don't see people who cannot dance. Really, even like if you sit in a chair, you cannot walk, you still can dance, right? I mean, like me now. So it's really. Oh, I should branch out into giving dancing lessons. Yes, and we can be the best on TikTok. By the way, we have Photigy on TikTok. We have amazing, how many? 3 followers there or whatever. I didn't look. And I know what is going on. We have a few lessons there, some cool not lessons, some cool videos on TikTok. But I didn't dance there. And it's a shame. I need to dance. I just can't push myself to do this in front of the camera for Photigy. Okay. Color shift and speed mode. Oh, I see. Yeah, in speed mode, color shift will be always, right? On any lights doing this. Yes. Yeah, exactly. It should be always color shift in speed mode, but in constant color mode, it should be no shift. Dancing photography. Oh yeah, we are running dancing photography. We had well, we run our in-house project. You may see maybe some of the posts on the Instagram. So we do different stuff here in studio. It's like people almost like a dancing, and we shooting them. It's a little bit different, but it's pretty cool stuff. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. We all need to stay positive, all the time. Because we may not be, guys, we may not be responsible for or in control of what is going on outside, but we really should be responsible about our own thoughts, actions, even feelings, even though we not really control directly our feelings, but we do control them through our thinking, especially after 1 minute of every feeling that we got, even the strongest one. We do have power to take over if we start thinking and kind of admitting that, okay, I feel this, blah, blah, blah. It's psychological stuff, but what I want to tell you that we really need to take responsibility of our own actions and thoughts, and start from thoughts, because actions, it's a second part. We can't control actions if we're thinking about crap. One day it will go outside of us. We'll do something that we probably regret after that. So let's start about thinking, about controlling what we think about and how we see the world, because this is in our we have power to do this. Even if everyone runs like crazy, I don't know, world is going down, apocalypses, we still can think different because we have such power, we have such ability, right, to think different. We can choose what we think about anything, and it changes actually the world around us. And if everyone will be doing this, we probably will be living in a different world. A little bit more of control of our thinking and responsibility about what we think. Okay. What do you suggest to do during this time? Keep calm, guys, keep calm. Density. Density.com. I need to register this. Arjun, you need to stay calm and think. Yeah. Well, let me switch back to this. The time of curfews at home to work through video course again. Yeah. Yes, 360 videography. Yeah, that's cool. 360 videography, that course that I was talking about, digitizing, it's actually about videography because it's all about taking videos of rotating things and then kind of going through this software and doing it. So we have this course, okay, here. It's called 300 digitizing and 3D digitizing and 360 view creation. And we have another course for completely just a video of 360. It's for jewelry. For jewelry, it's a part of this pack. Check out this bundle. Considering 50% off, it may be a really, really good idea to buy it now because it's super, super cheap. I mean, we never had such pricing. But anyway, there is a course that is about jewelry photography, and it's 360 video. It's just pure video. It's really cool stuff. Whenever I show people this, they just getting crazy. How you did this? You know, how? And you can do it on a white background. You can do it on a black. All this stuff. It's super cool, really. Okay. So check it out on Photigy while we have this all discount. Empathy is the most important things at the moment. Actually, Janine, empathy is really important skill and well, all the time. It's really what makes us humans. And actually, with an empathy, we're not really good. If look at Robert Sapolsky lectures about human, you know, human species. We a little bit kind of not in a good position compared to the most of animals because we came up from one of the most aggressive animal, you know, monkeys. All these guys who we have behind us, they really aggressive. They crazy, and empathy is everywhere. If you look, you know how world works. It's lots of animals, lots of empathy. So we really need to kind of develop even it on higher level. Our history is not really about empathy. Many things, you know, what is going on. And you know, I'm even now I'm hearing some stories how people drive to hospitals with running fever and coughing, and they no well, there is no cure, no medication, right? There are no tests, and they've been sent back, and those people at the age of 3 years old. So not good stuff even now. But anyway, it's about different. We could do a session on NLP language of photographers, maybe. That would be interesting. Wow, yes. NLP for photographers. NLP for businessmen. This is, I mean, for business. For, well, NLP, you know, it's NLP is more like about manipulation a little bit. They a little bit has this thing, but it's, well, the whole knowledge that you can get through this is really helpful. Actually, even to understand yourself, because sometimes just observing my own behavior and all this, tremors, I start understanding how much tension I have somewhere else. So yeah, it's a great topic outside of photography a little bit, but yeah. What is the difference between monthly membership vs unlimited? Okay, on monthly membership, you have access to workshops only. If you go there, workshops, and actually all the, let me show you. Kind of we switching between, topics like crazy. So all this on this drop-down menu is accessible via monthly membership and unlimited. However, all the individual courses, you see all these individual courses, is only available through unlimited membership. So unlimited includes monthly, the content that is under monthly membership, plus all the courses that listed on the school, on here, individual courses. It's, I don't know how many, 40 courses. It's all there included into unlimited. So by the value of what you're getting, unlimited is like 10 times better value than monthly. It's more about, if you have money to pay for a whole year. Okay, that's the difference for you. Okay. Let me switch back. Thank you, Janine. Any suggestion how to get metal parts or precious stones really clean? And no matter how I try, the small dust particles almost all the time, very good visible in deep macro. Well, unfortunately, I don't know how to make it really dust-free. It's inevitable. Sometimes I try to use, anti-static kind of cleaning cloth. At least it's not attracting dust after that, but sometimes it may leave a residue, so it doesn't really work. And it all depends how much dust you have in your studio. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more. It's all about Photoshop. When you shoot macro, don't expect to get decent, ready-to-use pictures, not just because of dust. and not because of scratches, for example. It may be free of dust and scratches, but for example, some precious items like jewelry, they, on the deep macro, they may not look good, just physically not as good as seller want to show them. Some real stuff that is invisible by the naked eye, so it's completely fine, but it's visible on the macro shop. So it's all about Photoshop. It's all about Photoshop. Oh, saying scam likely. Scam likely, yeah. This is what I see. Other problem, micro scratches. Yes, it will be there, and massively visible in the lighting. Yes. It's Photoshop. This is why the post-production for jewelry, it's more than 50% of the efforts. Really, to shoot jewelry, yes, you need to know a lot, but to process them correctly in Photoshop, to preserve the glossiness, because it's easy to blur out those scratches and dust, but it will look like a crap. It will look like a plastic, not like a precious metal or gemstone. So it's about 60% of the effort. It's post-production, and 40 it's a photography in jewelry photography. Okay. Hello, Giuseppe. Italy. Hello. Okay. No problems mentioned occur in 360. Yes, 360 because it's motion. It may jump a little bit, but on the course on this course, for example, for jewelry photographers, the motion, the 360, this one we do post-production that actually cleans the dust from this video, from the parts where it's supposed to be cleaned. Really, all this it was cleaned. This metal was cleaned in post-production for this, and it's part of the course. So check it out. It's a cool stuff. It's really cool. I love. This is my most loved course on Photigy. Again, it's a part of the bundle. You can check it out. Arjun, please share some tips for shooting watches, like how to deal with metal straps. Arjun, I would love to do so, but unfortunately time is against me. We had 1 hour. It's actually 1 hour, almost 1 and 20 minutes now, and I need to stop this broadcast just because, well, I want to go for a long run. I mean, I want to do it every Friday for years. If I will be doing it for 2 hours every Friday, I'll probably will be after some time. And I have to finish the workshop today, still, the video. Okay. Yes, agree. It's all about getting. It's not about individual frames. It's really individual frames. It's probably too much. With 4K and now 6K and now 8K cameras, you do video. You don't need to do stills. As I know, good time to know photo programs, for example, Affinity Photo. Now you can test it for 90 days in full version, and they buy 50% cheaper. Do you have any experience with this? I use Affinity. Yes, I have Affinity at home and use it because of the all this licensing. I cannot put Photoshop on as many computers as we have on a given license. So I like Affinity. It takes time to learn it. For me, it's not as intuitive as Photoshop, but again, I use it very little. My Photoshop knowledge little. I'm photographer, videographer, all this stuff, but not post-production guru. Zhenya is my wife. She uses Photoshop. It's a question for Artem Pisarevsky about the Affinity. But I think more tools we know better for us, right? We can switch easier, and price point can be different because Adobe used to be how you call it, when you are alone on the market and nobody's you have no competitions. My head stopped working anyway, and they kind of do whatever they want because of this. But I really don't like this idea. It's not good for market, not good for customers. Okay, when there is no competition. and Affinity may kind of help us. Would be okay to post a Vimeo link on example video here? Yes, yes, of course, yeah. You can post, yeah, I'll share it on the larger screen if needed to show, yeah. Anyway, guys, but I need to say goodbye. I really need to say goodbye. It was so cool to talk to you. Wow, all around the world. I love it. This is why we all need to go online. We really need to talk to more like-minded people. This is what make a big difference in our life, everyday life, not the life that we see on TV or whatever, even on Facebook. It just we talk. Who will be the instructor on Photoshop course? Artem Pisarevsky. Artem is our instructor for most of our, for all the Pro Club workshops. If you go to workshops, you will see the past, 10 or so. Artem with us for a year at least, maybe more than a year. He's great. He's a really great guy. So Artem Pisarevsky, yeah. Okay, guys, I really need to say goodbye. Yes, Igor, we're planning lessons. Yeah, there is a course coming. Probably in 2 weeks, we'll have a course from Artem. It will be 3 courses: beginners, intermediate, advanced. Beginners coming soon. Intermediate in the processing, advanced will be next. So it will be 3 courses. Everyone can take either of them or all together if you want to have the whole thing. It will be a great part. It will be pure Photoshop. Okay, thank you so much. It was again a pleasure. Please stay sane, calm, healthy. Stay with your families. Talk to your friends. Try to spread love. Really, be optimistic. All these days, we really need sane people who can be, who can help others, who may be not in the same position or whatever reason. Let's be those people. We can be like them. We are, okay? So talk to you next Friday. Thank you for joining this webcast. And life is beautiful. Have a good weekend. Have a good weekend, guys. Bye.